Hey everyone, I'm going to take a couple minutes to explain what you need to do for week 2 assignment 2 on coherence. All right, so this is very similar to week 2 assignment 1 in that, it goes along with the lessons from this week. This one is specifically from the 3rd lesson on coherence, chapter 4. And you're going to do this the same way as a text submission, not a file. You're not uploading a file. So you're going to need to copy and paste the entire assignment from part 1 down, copy and paste it into the text box, and then go in and mark your answers. All right. So part 1 here is on organizing the details. So we're, again, organizing our main ideas in the right order and our supporting ideas in the right order. We did this on slides 5 through 17 of the chapter 4 coherence PowerPoint. But you have paragraph 1 here, right? We've got 5 sentences. Your job is to figure out what's the topic sentence. What's the first sentence of this paragraph that tells us exactly what the paragraph is about. Mark that sentence with a 1, right? Then which sentence probably comes next? Mark it with a 2. Which one probably comes after that? Mark it with a 3. And so on and so forth. You've got 3 of these paragraphs. Paragraph 1 and paragraph 2 are both 5 sentences each. Paragraph 3 is 11 sentences. So you want to make sure that you're using your clues, time order clues, emphatic order clues, transitions, connecting words. When we presented an idea in one sentence and we mentioned that idea again in the next sentence, use all of that to help you figure it out. And again, just do your best, right? But you can also refer back to those slides from the chapter 4 PowerPoint as a refresher to how we kind of figured out how to do this, okay? Then we have part 2. We're going to be working with connecting the ideas with transition words. So for number 1, here in part 2, you have a paragraph with some transition words missing. You actually have your word bank up here. So you know which transition words you're using. You just got to figure out where they go. All right, so which one goes on blank, the first blank, which goes on the second blank, which goes on the third blank. Fill them in. Same thing for paragraph 2 here, except it's 5 blanks. All right, again, just figuring out where do these transitions make the most sense? Where should they go in this paragraph? Right, and then 3 here in part 2 is I just want you to underline the transition word in each set. So here in passage A, underline the transition word that's being used or highlight it, mark it in some way. B, what's the transition word? Mark it. Same for C and D. Part 3 is on connecting ideas with repeated words. We're not talking about simple words like the, and, to, so. We're talking about substantial words, that important words that are being repeated on purpose or effect. Right, so here in number 1, underline or highlight the word that is being repeated for effect, to make it stronger. And same for 2 and same for 3. We talked about this on slide 28 of the chapter 4 coherence PowerPoint. Part 4 is on connecting ideas with synonyms. We looked at this on slide 29 of the chapter 4 coherence PowerPoint. So again, look at each sentence here or each group, and you've got a word that's in italics. Here in number 1, the word in italics is thieves. What you need to do is underline or highlight another word in this set that is a synonym for thieves, a word that means pretty much the same thing, right? Same thing for number 2, clothes is the word in italics. So what's another word in this set that means about the same thing as clothes? This one is alcohol. What's another word in this passage that means roughly the same thing as alcohol? Apathy. What's the word in this set that means basically the same thing as apathy? Right? Again, synonyms, slide 29. And part 5 is on connecting ideas with pronouns. And we looked at this on slide 30 of the chapter 4 coherence PowerPoint. So a pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun so that we don't have to keep saying that noun over and over and over again. All right, so again, you've got a word in italics, a pronoun in italics. Number one here, the pronoun is them. Your job is to identify the noun that them refers to. What is them? What are we talking about? Underline or highlight it. Here, it's the pronoun it. What is it? What does it refer to? Highlight or underline it. And same thing for they. Here, number 3. Right, again, pronouns. Slide 30 of chapter 4, Coherence PowerPoint. Right? Once again, do your best. Just practice. It's a good chance for you to see if you are understanding and if you need more help on coherence. Don't stress out about it, but take it seriously so that then I can tell you, what you got right and what you still need to work on. Okay. All right. So try to have that in by Sunday night. If you have questions or need help with anything, feel free to reach out.